There are 12 friends A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L in a party sitting in two rows facing each other such that the person in first row faces south and the person in second row faces north and vice versa. So basically 12 friends from A to L who are sitting in two rows, right? Sitting in two rows facing each other, right? Facing each other is important, right? They're facing each other such that the person in first row faces south and the person in second row, right? First row faces south and the person in second row faces north and vice versa. Then each person likes one of the color among green, red, yellow, blue, brown, black, orange, violet, white and pink. But interestingly, if you see, there are 12 friends but only 10 colors given here. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there are two colors short in this allotment, right? We have got 12 persons. Each person likes a color but only 10 colors have been given. So I'm sure there will be some data about it given in this clues in the question further, but for now you know that there are only 10 colors. The further information is as follows. Okay, so based on this set of clues that we have to complete the arrangement where the 12 friends have to be arranged in two rows. One row faces north, the other row faces south, and the persons are such that they face each other when they're sitting in these rows, and each person likes a color. So we have to arrange the persons and also find out which person likes which of these colors. Now point number 1 here, the violet color is liked by 3 persons and all the remaining colors are liked by 1 person each. Now this clears our doubt, right? The violet color is liked by 3 persons and all the remaining persons, all the remaining colors are liked by 1 person each. So there's one color here, violet, which is liked by 3 persons. So 3 persons like the same color. The remaining 9 persons have got 9 different colors. So each of them likes one of those colors there. Okay. So point number 1 is clear. Now look at the second point. J does not like violet. Will this help us? No. See, I think if you try to look at it, we know that there are 2 rows. Let's say this is row 1 which faces south. So here we have row 1 where the persons face south and row 2 where the persons face north. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 positions here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 positions here. Right? One row faces south, the other row faces north. Usually in such questions, we are given who all are sitting in row 1 and who all sit in row 2. But even that's not available in the given data. At least in the common data there, nothing has been specified about which are the persons or who are the persons in row 1 and who all are in row 2. Okay, so you have to be a little careful when you start working on it. Point number 1 is clear. Point 2 says J does not like violet. It is not useful immediately. So we'll have to just move to the next point. F likes black and is third to the right of E. See, the point is in a row where persons are facing south, left should be taken towards the right and right should be taken towards the left. In a row where persons are facing north, left is on the left and right is on the right. We have discussed all this basics in the linear arrangements video, right? I hope all of you have gone through it. So when you say F likes black and is third to the right of E, it depends on E's direction. If E is facing north, the right of E will be towards our right. If E is facing south, then the right of E will be towards our left. Basically, if E is facing north, E is in row 2. If E is facing south, E is in row 1. But do we know of that? No, we have no clue about that yet. So this point, though useful, gives us some data, but it cannot be used immediately. Right? F likes black is third to the right of E. So there are 2 possibilities. The right of E can be taken towards our right or towards our left. So we may have to come back and start with point number 3, but let us see if there is something more useful given to us, where we at least get to know where the person is sitting, row 1 or row 2. Point 4, B does not like pink or yellow and sits opposite the person who likes black. Now this again is not so useful immediately, right? B does not like pink or yellow and sits opposite to the person who likes black. Look at point number 5, A likes white and is third from the left end in the second row. Now this gives us a starting point. Point number 5. See what it says? A likes white and is third from the left end in the second row. A is third from the left end in the second row. So second row is very clearly known to us. Second row is that which faces north. I mean, persons here face north. It should come at the bottom. So A likes white color. He is third from the left end in the second row. So from the left end, A is third. First, second, third. A comes here. And A likes which color? White color. You're getting it? So some information given to us. A likes white and is third from the left end in the second row. Opposite to G. Who is opposite to G? A is opposite to G. So if A is opposite to G, obviously G would come here. Okay. So point number 5 is done. That way point number 1 also is done. We know that violet color is liked by 3 persons. Now go to the next point. E sits between H and A. E sits between H and A. Now here's the confusion. E sits between H and A means what? E has to come between H and A very clearly, but where would H come? There are two possibilities. H can come here at the extreme left, or H can come here. If H comes here, it will become H E A. So E is between H and A. If H comes here, it will become A E H. Even in this case, E sits between H and A. You're getting it? The point says E sits between H and A. So it can be A E H or H E A. Both have to be considered. One of these two will be correct. Now, which is correct has to be checked. Now, you can do two things. One is to duplicate the current situation that we have. Take H in one case in this position, in the other case in this position, and then continue. Or maybe look for something which can, clearly tell us which of these two is correct here itself. You're getting it? E sits between H and A is very useful, but two possibilities. So we are trying to rule out one of these possible cases. Right? How can you do that? Any other point given with respect to E? I think look at this point, point number 3. Go back to point number 3. Point number 3 was with respect to E, right? So maybe this helps. See what it says. F likes black and is third to the right of E. F likes black and is third to the right of E. And is third to the right of E. Now there are two possibilities for E, like we have discussed. It is like this. Either it is H E A or A E H. Let us take dash and dash here, which means A E H is one triplet, or H dash E dash A is the other triplet. A is anyway fixed. The positions of H and E, either E and H will be correct, or H dash and E dash would be correct. You're getting it? We are considering both in the same one because we have something else to verify. What is this point? F likes black and is third to the right of E. Now understand, E is facing the row, E is facing north. So the right of E will be towards our right. Now by any chance, if you take E to be the correct position, where should F come? F should come third to the right of E. F should come third to the right of E. Try it out, third to the right of E. First, second, third. F is going out of the arrangement. You're getting it? If you take E as in this position, F should come third to the right of E. First, second, third. F comes here. So you're basically throwing F out of the arrangement, which is incorrect. Which means these are not the correct positions of E and H. H dash and E dash are correct. So we are done. We now know which is the correct set. So let me clear it out. And H dash and E dash. I can remove the dashes now because it is very clear that H and E would take those two positions. So this point is also done. E sits between H and A. And also to complete the point number 3. F likes black, third to the right of E. Third to the right of E. Go to the right of E. First, second, third. F comes here. F is third to the right of E. First, second, third. And F likes black, by the way. So take black there. Done. Next point. H is on the left side of A and likes red. Oh, we could have used point number 6 or 7 also, but not needed. See, if you had used point number 7, we will very clearly get to know where exactly is H. See, point number 7 says H is on the left side of A. H is on the left side of A. In this case, H is on the right side of A. So this is incorrect. This has to be correct. See, H should be on the left side of A, right? And left of A is towards our left because A is facing north. H is on the left side of A. But then even without using this point, we were able to fix the position of H. Now that's called smart work. Of course, if you could have read this immediately, that would have been smarter. You will save some time. But see, the advantage is we have found that some part of the information given here is redundant for us, which means we can complete the arrangement with lesser data than what is given here. H is on the left side of A is not needed for us. We have already found that H is on the left side of A. And likes red. This part is useful. Second part is useful. Who likes red? H. H likes red. Right? H likes red. So this is done. Right? I don't know how many of you are done using point 3. This is an important question, right? Whether you use point 3 or point 7. Both are correct. Point 7 in fact is easier. But in terms of something that is smart, I would say go for, point 3 is, if you use point 3, it shows that you have done it in a smarter way. Anyway, let's move forward. The person who likes pink does not sit at corners. Now this point will not be useful immediately, right? The person who likes pink does not sit at corners. L likes green and sits in the first row opposite to the person who likes violet. L likes green, okay, sits in the first row, even that is okay. Opposite to the person who likes violet. Now who likes violet? Not clear. So keep it on hold. Next point. C and E like violet and sit opposite to each other. Now this point is useful. C and E like violet and sit opposite to each other. So we already know that E is seated here in this position. E likes violet. C also likes violet and sits opposite to each other. I mean, C sits opposite to E. So understand, we have already got 2 persons who like this color. We know that there are total 3 persons who like violet, right? 2 of these are C and E. Now we have to find out the third person. Again, if you go back to the previous point, point number 9, it said L likes green, sits in the first row. So L will come in the first row, opposite to the person who likes violet. Now, one person who likes violet here is E. Can L come opposite to E? No, because opposite to E is already C here. Alright. So which means either this person who comes in this dash here or this person likes violet. And the person who is seated opposite to either of these would be the person L who likes green color. You're getting it? Just trying to align with respect to the given data. We are not using it immediately, but that's very clear that L would either come in this position or this position. These 2 dots are the possibilities for L. L likes green color, sits opposite to the person who likes violet. So either of these 2 persons would like violet. Anyway, K likes brown and sits opposite to the person who likes red. Person who likes red, H. Yeah. So this point is useful, very useful. K likes brown and sits opposite to the person who likes red. So K would come here and likes which color? Brown. I likes orange and sits at one of the corners of the first row. This is again very easy. I likes orange and sits at one of the corners of first row. So I comes here, right? First row and one of the corners. So the only corner is this one because the other corner is blocked, and I likes orange. Now go back to our previous understanding. We had discussed that L like green sits in the first row opposite to the person who likes violet. Now you know that if L has to be opposite to the one who likes violet, it can only come in this position now. Earlier there were 2 possibilities, either this or this, but here we know that I sits. So L has to come here. L likes which color? Green color. And L sits opposite to the one who likes violet. So whoever comes in that position, in this position here, will also like violet. You getting it? L is opposite to the one who likes violet color. Right? L is opposite to the one who likes violet color. So L has to come here with the person who sits here liking violet color. So we used 12, 11, 10. 9 point also has been used, right? Sits in the first row opposite to the person who likes violet color. Then the person who likes pink does not sit at the corners. Now there are, okay, the person who likes pink does not sit at the corners. Look at this. This point is useful now. The person who likes pink does not sit at corners. So if you look at the colors left out, yeah, person who like pink can be this, can be this. There are 2 possibilities. Either G likes pink or the person who comes here would like pink. So not useful immediately. Point number 8. Anything else? Okay, look at this point. Point number 4. B does not like pink or yellow. Sits opposite to the person who likes black. B sits opposite to the person who likes black. Now we know that F likes black, so B has to come opposite to the person who likes black. B will come here. And B does not like pink or yellow. So B does not like pink or yellow. But which color does B like exactly is not clear. And okay, look at the second point. J does not like violet. See, we know that J can come either in either of these 2 positions, right? J does not like violet. We know that this position is blocked for the person who likes violet color. So J cannot come here. So J has to come only in this position. There is no choice. So only one person left out. Who is that? A, B, C is done. E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. D is left out. D has to come here. So I think with respect to persons, the arrangement is done. With respect to colors, red, violet, white, violet, black, J's color has to be found. Okay. Here brown, violet, G's color has to be identified. L likes green, I likes orange. So I think 3 more colors are to be found, right? Which are those 3 colors? 3 violets are done, right? We have got orange, we have got brown, we have got black, we have got blue is left, yellow is left, red is done, green also is done. Okay, and white and pink. White is also done. So 3 colors now: yellow, blue, pink. I think something was given about pink, right? B does not like pink or yellow. So out of the 3 colors left, pink, yellow and blue, B does not like pink or yellow. So obviously B would like blue color. So B has to go for blue color. Okay. So this point is also done. And what else? So blue is also done. Now the only 2 colors left are pink and yellow. Something else was given with respect to pink. Look at this point number 8. We have not used this. The person who likes pink does not sit at the corners. So the corner person does not like pink. J does not like pink. So obviously G will go for pink. Right? G has to go for pink. And now J can be given yellow. Done. Alright. So that's the final arrangement. I think without considering any other possibility, in just one attempt, we have been able to complete it. Please do not go by the length of the explanation. Don't think that it is actually so lengthy, because I am explaining it here. I'm not solving it, right? If I have to solve for myself, then I'll do it really quick. I'll not have to read out all the points louder and, explain what is happening in my mind. And same is applicable to you, right? So if we have spent 5 minutes solving it here or 10 minutes solving it here, doesn't mean that it actually takes 10 minutes. Okay. And we have also used this point, right? J does not like violet. Yeah. So there was some portion in point number 7 which was redundant, right? Not useful. And yeah, in fact, point number 7 had some part which is. So shall we look at the questions now? I think 5 questions have been asked, but I'll have to clear this underlining and all that. So while I'll clear all this scribbling that we had done, or that I had done rather, you guys look at the questions. 5 simple questions. You don't have to worry about questions anymore. Once the arrangement is done, answering the questions is just a cakewalk. So the first 3 questions are very clear on your screen now. The 4th one is coming up. Okay. So here are the questions. Who is sitting on the immediate right of F? Immediate right of F. Be careful, F is facing north, so right should be towards our right. Immediate right of F is J, option 3. Who amongst the following is not sitting in the second row? Who is not sitting in the second row? A, E, J, B, F. A is there in second row, E is there in second row, J is there, F is there. B sitting in the first row, so B is the answer. Who is sitting opposite to the person who likes black? Who is sitting opposite to the person who likes black? F likes black. Opposite to F is B. None of these, right? None of these. Which of the following statements is false? Which is false? G likes pink. G likes pink is true. K is sitting in the first row. K is sitting in the first row is also true. D likes violet. D likes violet is true. L is on the immediate right of B. L is on the immediate right of B. Yes. See, B is facing south. B is facing south. Immediate right will be L only. Correct. So L is on the immediate right of B is also true. We want what is false. So 1, 2, 3, 4 are true, which means obviously 5 is false. J is sitting opposite to black. Is J sitting opposite to black? No. Who among the following is not sitting at the corner? Who is not sitting in the corner? J, D, I, H, K. J, I, H, K. D. D is not sitting at the corner. Right? So the answers are 3, 4, 5, 5, 2. Alright?